Can anyone say what is retaliation at workplace? Well, retaliation occurs when an employer punishes an employee for filing complaints regarding sexual harassment or discrimination in the workplace. Retaliation includes marginalizing someone in the workplace with regards to their roles and responsibility, socially ignoring, intimidating someone close or related to the victim physically, psychologically, or emotionally. Retaliation is a serious violation of POSH policy. Persons who retaliate in form of intimidation, pressure to withdraw the case, threats for reporting, testifying, and participating in proceedings should be reported to the committee immediately. Let's learn something more about prevention and provision of sexual harassment. According to POSH Act, it is the responsibility of the employer to create an environment inside the organization that deters the behavior of sexual exploitation. If the allegation of sexual harassment are proved, the internal committee may recommend the employer or the district officer to take action against the accused. The action may include written disciplinary warnings, penalized with a fine, demotion, suspension, and maybe termination. While determining compensation, internal committee may take note of mental trauma, suffering and emotional distress caused to the victim, loss in career opportunity, medical expenses incurred by the victim for physical or psychiatric treatment, feasibility of any payment in lump sum or in installments. Let's learn how an employer create a sexual harassment-free workplace. Create a policy prohibiting sexual harassment, form an internal committee and provide power to its member, organize workshop and awareness program on POSH. Employer should ensure the safe environment of its employee, clients, vendors and visitors, etc. Display the sexual harassment policy in conspicuous place like the notice board. Let's learn the role of employees to prevent the sexual harassment. Do not ignore any sexual harassment incident. Report the incident to the internal committee. Do not tolerate any type of harassment behavior. Be supportive towards harassed victim. If you are a witness, you can also file a complaint. Let's learn about the penalty for false complaint or false evidence. To ensure that the Sexual Harassment Act is not used for malicious intention, there is a provision for penalty. Action against false complaint can be considered under following scenario. Allegation against the respondent is malicious. Aggrieved person has made the complaint knowing it to be false. Aggrieved person produced any false or misleading documents. Let's know the effects of sexual harassment at workplace. Emotional and physical issues may lead to depression, stress, low self-confidence. Professional and financial problem may disengage from co-workers, absent, distracted at workplace. Decrease in company productivity, that is, talented employees are more likely to quit, hiring and training cost increases, damage company's reputation. Let's learn about some myths related to sexual harassment. Only females are sexually harassed. No, it's not just a women's problem. Male can also be sexually harassed. Performance demand from the employee is a harassment, but an employer can demand for better performance in the work for its employee. Any type of stress at office is sexual harassment. No, Not at all. Work-related stress, such as meeting deadlines or quality standards, are not sexual harassment. Any type of touching is sexual harassment, but touching or pushing accidentally without a sexual connotation cannot be considered as sexual harassment. Criticizing about the work is a type of sexual harassment, but any type of constructive feedback about the work should be considered positively. Women enjoy being passed comments on and being eve teased, but any type of eve teasing is painful and humiliating. Certain dress and gesture invite sexual harassment, but nobody can invite sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is a way to display false sense of power which focuses on sexual orientation. So, together we can prevent ourselves from sexual harassment.